Welcome. In front of me is a HUAWEI P Smart from 2019, and I'll show you how to go through the setup process. So, jumping straight to it, we'll be greeted by this screen once you turn on the device. And we're just going to choose the language. So I'm going to stick with English and press get started. Terms of use, accept them and next. Now here we can put in the SIM card and memory card, but I'm just going to skip this step for now. Data import, if you want to import something you can select which one and go to the process, but I don't have anything to import, so I'm gonna press next and set it up as a new device. Now continue, you can connect to some kind of Wi-Fi, so I'm just gonna choose mine, which is this one, and once it connects you can tap on next, give it a moment to check for updates. Now you can sign into Google if, for instance, you want to have your data backed up or not. You could just go to the and log in here. I'm actually gonna do it just as an example. Then press next. And now put in the password, so I'm gonna do that. And then press next once you put in the password, and you should see the same screen now. So just agree to terms of service of Google. And if you wish to have your data backed up, you can keep this on. If you, for instance, don't want it, you can just check it off, and whichever else you don't want, location and other stuff. And once you have it set as you like it, you can just press on accept to continue. The voice assistant match, I'm just gonna say no thanks, but you can go through the process of repeating what it tells you to basically say to match it so Google works with your voice. And from here, I'm gonna skip it. I don't actually have an account in HUAWEI, but you can log in there if you wish to download themes from the HUAWEI store and log into a couple of their own apps. Now cloud, you can choose to enable or disable. It just depends on the preference. If you want to have data stored on basically somewhere on the net or locally on your phone. And now you can choose to have some kind of protection, fingerprint, face unlock, or password. I'm actually gonna choose, for instance, fingerprint as an example. And I will also have to, because of that, choose a other locking system apart from fingerprint. So let's tap next, enable, and here by default it asks you to put a PIN, but you can change it to something, I guess, easier, which I'm gonna choose pattern. I much rather use that. I'm gonna draw the pattern, then do it again, and once I'm done, I'm gonna click on done. And now I have to put my finger on the back to scan it, so just gonna start doing that. Oops. Okay, and once it's done, you can rename it by tapping on rename, or just continue as it is. Name isn't really important, so I'm just gonna tap on OK. You can also add a face unlock, which will basically look at your face and use it as a, in a way, template to unlock, and whenever you press the button you can automatically unlock the device, but it's not the most secure feature, so I'm just gonna keep away from that, and I'm gonna tap on skip. Enable all services, I'm just gonna say no thank you, and tap on later. And now it should turn on to the main screen, as you can see, and everything is functioning, and also the fingerprint that you have set up with the passcode. As you can see, you need to put in the passcode or use the fingerprint on the back, like so. Okay, and yeah, that's basically how you go through the setup process. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.